Hi, Bibin. How are you?
Hey, Nikhil, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Crazy reception, huh?
Reception, yes, absolutely. Yeah, what's bad?
Thank you to everybody who have been at least taken a little time of their day to listen to us and giving us some really good constructive criticism and some people giving us some compliments that I don't think we deserve yet. But we're really grateful.
No, they were actually complimenting for the effort.
That's true.
A lot of people, like 2-3 days, like 2-3 ദിവസമായിട്ട് basically ഞാൻ ഇതേപ്പറ്റിയൊക്കെ ആൾക്കാരോട് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്. So we are here for CCC, right? Continuous course correction.
Yeah.
So അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ ചോദിക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് they are actually saying, ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് 2010 മുതലോ 11 മുതലോ ഒക്കെ ഇത് പ്ലാൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. Wanted to do something like this. അപ്പം they are actually complimenting that we put into action. So
right.
That's a good thing. Thank you so much for the people who all put some time, about 20 plus minutes to watch our videos, and thank you so much for the response. And yes, definitely ഇത്തരം ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഇല്ല എങ്കിൽ there's nothing going to happen.
Right.
So first of all, thanks again for the support and hoping for continued support.
Absolutely.
So we are ready to continue course correction. So if you want to talk about to be anything to be precise, like you can put on a comment. We will be keep
like
monitoring.
A subject matter that you would want to know more about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we're going to talk about today, I know one episode is out, right? And 2 promo is out. Very excited. Like a lot of people negative but positive reviews, and thank you.
I mean, negative is more constructive, right?
Exactly.
Now they want us to do better.
Absolutely.
So I think that's wholeheartedly welcomed. We want to be better, like you said, CCC. So anyways, in the samsarikana topic, I think we should just continue on the mindset, and I think a different part of the mindset.
Correct. So
especially maybe getting to the mindset of maybe helping people take the step towards entrepreneurship. Kind of talk about maybe what stops people from doing, from taking that step, and maybe hopefully we can give people some food for thought and some encouragement to kind of maybe take that step. At least that's what I hope that we can do.
Of course. So idea behind everything, like all these thoughts process, everything start from like a huge opportunity there is in front of you, but we don't see this as an opportunity. That is the main problem, right? And അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് people പിന്നെ when you come a little bit more closer, there's a mindset. People is already set for to become an employee, so they drive on that way. So അല്പം കൂടെ ക്ലോസ് ആയിട്ട് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക്, so even if they have mindset, okay, I wanted to pursue something what I love to do, ആ ഒരു ലൈനിൽ വന്നാൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വരുന്നവർക്ക് അത് വർക്കൗട്ട് ആകുന്നുണ്ടോ? Is there anything else stopping them? മൈൻഡ് മാത്രമാണോ എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ basically no. If you look from far, maybe the mindset, but when you get a little bit more closer, is the mindset is the only problem?
Yeah, I mean the big picture, it's always mindset. But right. when you narrow down into the actual and the person's roadblocks, then we will definitely see it's more than that.
Correct. So ആ ഏരിയയിലാണ് ബേസിക്കലി ഇന്ന് നമ്മളൊന്ന് ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. നമുക്കൊരു ഹൈപ്പത്തറ്റിക്കൽ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഒക്കെ എടുക്കാം. ഒരു ഹസ്ബൻഡ്, വൈഫ്, 1-2 പിള്ളേർ, they starting their life. So he had a passion that he needed to pursue his dream. So maybe a business, or maybe his career is into something, maybe a music or something like that he wanted to pursue. So our level he start thinking. So his mindset is actually there. All this 2 episode where we talking, and Muthugad sir also was talking about the mindset, right? Mm-hmm. So he's overcoming the mindset. Is what else? Is physically, is he able to follow his passion? So I'm going to വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് what's his needs at that point? He's building his family. So you have a wife, 2 or 3 kids. So he need to feed them for sure.
Steady
income is definitely matters. So he might be looking at that side, and even though his mindset is okay, he cannot pursue.
Yeah.
So what else comes from employment? People get that a confidence that, oh, I can build my life with
Being an employee.
being an employee. ആ ഒരു കോൺഫിഡൻറ്റ് എന്താണ്? What is the magic source from employment?
From our perspective, I think primarily after income, the number one reason is insurance, right? Health insurance.
Health insurance also, yes.
Health insurance is obviously...
And this country, yes.
In this country especially.
In this country, health insurance is a big deal.
Big deal.
So health insurance, yeah. Thank you so much for that input, Nikhil. So health insurance will be one of the key point. Okay, anything else?
Disability insurance.
Disability. If something happened, what to cover? Disability.
The state covers you, right? If you're working for somebody, they automatically...
If they are enrolled in disability, yes, they will be covered.
They'll be covered.
And if something happened, definitely life insurance. Every company, I don't know. Yeah, that will be an input. I want to put people, if I'm like discussing about their financial analysis, like one of the question I used to ask them, do you have a life insurance from employer? So people, yeah, I do. Then they ask like, everybody should, right? I said, yeah, everybody should, but only if you enroll.
Yeah.
Right? So people think it's automatically comes. Now you have to enroll it.
That's true.
Maybe it's free of cost. Maybe you need to pay a small amount of money.
It's usually about $20-25.
About, yeah. It's actually about 3 times of their income supposed to be coming as a free by employer. But if you don't enroll it, no, you're not entitled. You have to enroll it. So you have to step up, and I think every November it comes in enrollment, open enrollment, and you have to physically enroll it.
Yeah.
If anybody listening to this and November is coming up, you haven't done it yet, you go ahead.
Yeah, if you're working for somebody, make sure in November you go in into your employee portal and make sure you got your health insurance.
I mean, health, everybody does it.
They do it, but some people think that it automatically renews. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
So you want to review that. You want to review your 401k contributions.
So these are the advantage you working your head off like entire lifetime. You're doing that. So make sure we get the benefits.
At least for now, yeah. Until you decide to become an entrepreneur.
Until you into a next level.
Right.
So yeah, of course, that is a good point, Nikhil. Like health insurance is a mandatory piece. Like that might be the one of the biggest reason people going for it.
Especially people like you who have kids, right? Like.
Right. I mean, I won't think I can live
without
a month without a health insurance.
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
It's crazy expensive this country.
I know, like 7 years ago, one of my aunts was a doctor, so she works for herself, and she was taking care of the health insurance for her family, and they're a family of 5. I think they were paying almost something ridiculous, $5,000-6,000 a month. This is when my cousins were in high school or younger, So I mean, it's crazy. Like
paying from pocket is crazy.
It is crazy.
Okay, so that is a one strong point.
That's the benefit, though.
Right.
People don't recognize.
No, that's a one strong point why people relying on employment.
Yeah, but here's the deal. It's tax expenses. So there's a benefit for my aunt to be able to pay $10,000 to reduce her taxable income.
Correct.
So
she being a self-employed, right?
She's self-employed.
Self-employed, yeah. So being a self-employed, if there's a lot of opportunities or potential for reducing tax, so being a business person will be entirely huge, right?
Yeah.
So those are the area, like we think these are the benefits. That's why we're here for. That's why I'm working. People I know, like I deal with a lot of families with finance related.
Yeah.
So what I commonly see is like I wanna go per diem, or I wanna go part-time later, or I may need to stop working once my son's college expense is over.
Right.
So I have to support him. So that's why I'm working still. And so a lot of people, like especially Indians or Filipinos, Hispanic, like a lot of people is like Koreans, it's family oriented. So they work crazy
for their children.
So these are some of the area you actually can see that why people are working really hard or stick with the employment. Was one of the major reasons, right?
Right.
So the health insurance is a wonderful point, and disability is another point. Is really valid. So full time, I mean regular paycheck, health insurance. What else comes with employment? Maybe if you have a union, then you get
Pension.
like a pension benefits, and what else comes with a job?
What else comes with job?
Oh, you don't need to worry about anything after your work hours done. So less responsibility after work hours.
Yeah, that's true. But here's the deal: what are you passionate about? If you're doing what you're passionate about, is it ever work?
Is that, for an employee, is not that the real case?
That's true.
People are very passionate about doing their job, and they are very, very much interested on getting into retirement. I can't wait to get retired.
That's 99%.
99%, right?
Yeah.
So if we are so passionate,
Why do you?
why you wanna? That's one reason, like why business people don't retire. I know a lot of people, like look around,
Oh yeah, 100%.
they don't retire.
Yeah.
They're just passionate.
Yeah, and it's not. And people from the outside think, oh, ഇവർക്ക് കാശ് മാത്രം എന്ന് ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത്. But
Yeah.
that's not the
That's
reason
not-
why.
I after I came to this industry or the financial industry or in the business level, I got like a close connection or close relationship I was able to build with the millionaires and billionaires.
Yeah.
So that's a very first time in my life I was getting
Connections to those
connections
people.
or
Yeah.
talking to them. So when I talk to them, actually, what is the picture I get is like I was so fascinated by hearing those things, right? So somebody was telling me, I was at dinner, so he makes like a millions every year, and so he's telling me, oh, Bibin, you don't, the millions you make is not going to fascinate, it's not going to excite anymore after some time.
After the first year, basically.
I don't know about that. I never experienced it, so I'm like, okay. I was like, oh wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
But he said there will be a purpose comes after that.
Right.
Like the money is great. Everybody need to have enough money, not to worry about the rest of the life.
Right.
So that was the question he asked me. Like, you think people are financially settled or stable with their current employment? Like, just ask them one quick question, right? Are you okay, or are you sure? Are you confident that you don't need to worry about money anymore in your life, the rest of the life? That was the term he used. If you ask the one question, you will get the answer.
Yeah.
So that you don't get from employment for sure. If that's the case, and if we are passionate about it, why we need to worry about, or why we like hurry up to get retired?
Yeah. 20 വർഷം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ retire ചെയ്തു അല്ലേ? My
About-
dad used to say when he was young, like he used to say like, oh, I can't wait to get just retire. I can't wait to retire. Yeah.
And at the same time, he will say, I was passionate about what I do.
He wanted to when he wanted to try.
Maybe he wanted to do his own business after.
He wanted to, and he tried to, and it failed miserably because he didn't know how to do business. But I think, but when he went back to work, and he was getting, my dad got paid a lot of money, but like he was never happy working, I don't think.
Yeah. So that is the thing, like we were talking about. Like even though we wanted to pursue something, it's not, something is stopping.
Yeah.
So what is that something we need to figure out? Okay. So coming back to the topic. So health insurance and regular paycheck for sure, and health insurance and disability. And what else?
Stock options.
Stock options. Pension.
401k contributions.
401k matching from the employer. I mean, either pension or contribution. So it's equal. So these are the things people are stuck with the employment.
Right.
So let me ask you a question, Nikhil. You know business people around you.
Yeah.
Are they getting these benefits from their employer? They don't have an employer. So they're not. But they're able to retire way earlier than
If they wanted to,
if
yes.
they wanted to.
Yeah.
Right? Financially, I would say like a financial stability.
100%. Of all the guys who are in business that I know, and I mean, we know almost the same people. If they want to retire tomorrow, they can. But they don't have to.
They're not going to.
They're not going to.
But-
They don't have to because
But
they're enjoying their life.
exactly. But if my guideline for retirement is money, they are already retired,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
So that is a question. Like we know people around us. I know personally a lot of business people right now. While I was employee, I still know them, but I never looked at them in this mindset.
Yeah.
So I never look into like that because I was an employee.
Right.
I was, blindfolded. So I never thought anything.
You had your horse blinders on.
Yeah, exactly. So I know what to do as an employee. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
So when I came to this industry, or when I came out of job, I realized a lot of people around us not going to work. Maybe their spouses is not going to work, and they're able to get the financial benefits.
Yeah.
So is that the benefits employment offering? Is a real benefit, or we just believe that's all we need?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lie that we've accepted as truth, right?
So that is one area, like, if you holding back that you wanted to pursue something, but these are the things, if you making you hold there or taking hour for make a decision, this is it. It's just a bubble that you can easily break it. This benefits what you see and what you believe. This is what, without a health insurance, I won't be able to live my life, or I won't be able to raise my kids. So that's a bubble.
Easily breaking, I don't know.
Easily not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Right?
Like it's tough for people
But,
that are.
But I was mentioning about the people who have already a mindset. I want to give an idea. Look around you.
Yeah, like people that have different passions, right?
Right.
Like,
Look around you and see there are people, business-oriented people or business people, business owners here around us
following their passions.
Following the passion, and all these benefits we are holding back, they're also getting those benefits.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that they don't have a health insurance.
That's true.
That doesn't mean that they don't have small kids. Doesn't mean that they're not raising kids correctly.
Right.
No. They may be raising better than us.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking, like, one of my neighbor is actually a business owner. When I got to that house, he was nearby me all these years. I never look at him like a business owner. Oh, I want to be like him. Oh, he was able to pursue or no, never. But now I'm like, I was explaining my wife the other day, like, we see so in front of our eyes,
so you never took the step.
How he's growing, right? How he started and how he's struggling, and how he's growing, and he's into a good level.
Yeah.
But as an employee, I never looked at him on that perspective. When I came out here, my perception changed. My viewpoint changed.
Yeah, once you stepped out.
I mean, this conversation happened recently.
Yeah.
So once I stepped out, my viewpoint changed. Oh my God, he was in front of me like all these years. I never seen that this is an opportunity, that's a huge opportunity outside.
Right.
So what I was thinking, like, this is it, and how I can upgrade within nursing. I mean, I wanted to grow. I wanted to do live like I wanted. But I was only stuck with the nursing. I wanted to do what I can do better in nursing. How can I upgrade? How can I go for it? Oh, there's a new position open. Yes, I wanted to take challenge. Or I'm going for it. And I'm achieving it. Oh, I'm like, I did it.
Yeah.
So we are just doing experiments with the resources we have.
Yeah.
We're not looking for outside. That is what actually
It's
the
happening.
main problem. Even though we have the mindset, we're not looking things into the correct perspective. That is what one area I wanted to emphasize. This happened to me, and I don't want anybody else to. If anybody on the edge to step out, just look around you. There's a lot of opportunity, a lot of people doing it.
Or come talk to Bilbin or me.
Yeah, come over and put a comment. We'll discuss.
We can discuss. But let's finish this episode with one final, maybe like a call to action to
Right.
encourage people who are on the
Edge.
cusp of I want to do this but I can't. I'm weighing. I have too many obligations. What is one thing that you would tell them?
I would say look around you. So this is not just you. It's a lot of people. A lot of people been on your shoe before, and they took some courage, or they did all the calculation and they did it. So
Some people didn't calculate. They just did it
they just did
because they had passion.
it. Correct.
Yeah.
So if you are calculating, just look around. You're not alone.
There's
That's
enough and more examples.
Exactly. There's even though this is only 10% of the population on the right side, as an employee or a business owner or an investor, still there is 10% there.
Yeah.
So 350 million people, 10% there. It's a good amount of people.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry. Just take a look around, talk to them, and make a wise decision.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for listening.
Right.
And-
Thank you so much for the support. And,
Yes.
and
Hopefully we'll keep pushing out some episodes that will hopefully encourage you.
right. And we have like a nice or exciting guests coming, and would like to share. We wanted to hear from the success people.
Yeah.
So how they do it, how they building their mindset, all those things. Like we want to hear from them, and we'll discuss after that episode how they did it and how we can do it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a pattern. It's that's what we're looking forward. And there you go.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.